Swahili word and it means welcome. So welcome. Watch your step as soon as the speed's over. Slide all the way into that left-hand side of the vehicle. Make sure you're in a fold. Are going to be a fold. Now, securing loose items, hats, glasses. Feel free to leave your bags on the floor if you like. Asante Sana word and thank you very much. Like we say here in Harambe, twin day, and that means let's go. Well, I'm Jumbo, everyone. Welcome aboard. My name's Paul. I'm going to be your photo safari driver today as we head on out into the Harambe system. It looks like we've gotten that all clear, so twin day. Let's go find some animals. Now, this reserve was established in 1971. Over 800 square miles of protected land to help protect these beautiful animals from poachers. And there on the right, you'll see one that's an okapi. Now, okapi are very shy or reclusive forest animals. Oftentimes, you see them hiding out in the back parts of the forest. Now, you may notice their black and white striped legs. They kind of look like a zebra, but the okapi is not related to the zebra at all. It's actually the only known living relative to the giraffe. Now, the okapi wasn't discovered until about 1901, and before that, it was thought to be a mythological creature. People didn't think the okapi actually existed until it was discovered. Now, we do know they're relatives to the giraffe because of their very similar skull structures and prehensile tongues. Well, it looks like I see some movement up on top of this hill here. Straight up ahead, those are greater kudu. Second tallest of the antelope. They do have a more tan coloration to them. And those are females. We do know that because they don't have horns. Only the males have horns. The females do not. And up ahead on the left, they're a very rare sight to see a black rhino.
That rhino.
Now, they are such a rare sight because unfortunately there's only about less than 3,000 remaining in the wild, which is incredibly sad. Because their only threats do come from humans. Oftentimes they're poached for their horns. Now, their horns are made from keratin. That's the same material found in our hair and fingernails. So those horns really serve no purpose for human life at all. Now, you notice that one's covered in mud. They love to roll around in the mud. It helps clean them off from any bugs that might get stuck to them. Let's see what we can find out over here. Some more greater kudu off to the right here. A few more up ahead. Now, these animals will often hide out behind bushes and trees, protecting themselves from their predators, especially at night. They will use their darkness as an aid. They'll sleep in shifts while some are sleeping. The others go out and look for food. That does help keep all these animals nice and safe out here while they're in their natural homes. Doesn't look like I see any other animals left, so let's go ahead. Let's leave the forest, and we're going to enter the next ecosystem, the Safi River. Now, this is going to be home to some of the more aquatic animals you'll find out here in Africa, like Nile crocodiles, Nile hippopotamus. Those Nile hippopotamus will generally spend the majority of their day underneath the water. They do that to protect themselves from overheating. They'll hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a time before they need to float up to the top for some fresh air. So we're going to look closely inside the river here, see if we can find some of them. Now, they are one of Africa's most dangerous animals. They weigh about 5,500 pounds, and they can outrun a human. See any
not Usain Bolt.
Over here.
Bet Usain Bolt could outrun
looks like I see a few off to the left here. That's a group of hippopotamus. It's called a bloat. And a bloat is spelled B-L-O-A-T. Now, if they fall asleep while they're underneath the water, their bodies will naturally float up to the top. They'll come in for a fresh breath before sinking back down to the bottom again. They also don't swim. That's to help conserve energy. They do walk along the bottom surface of the river. That's how they'll get around. Also on that island there, you'll see some pelicans. Those are pink-backed pelicans. They get their name from the pink coloration that will appear on their backs during their mating season. They also have a wingspan of about 7 to 9 feet, but they are the smallest of the pelican. On the left. They're about as long as a giraffe is tall. They get to be around 18 to 20 feet long, and on average they weigh about 500 pounds. Now, their diet still consists mainly of fish, but they will eat anything unfortunate enough to cross its path. Now, on land, those non crocodiles could run at speeds of right. And entry does tell me that we are about to enter the savannah. Now, the savannah is the largest region of the reserve. It's home to some of Africa's more famous animals, like giraffes, lions, and elephants. The animals out here are free-roaming and free-ranging, so you really never know what you're going to find out here. So let's keep our eyes peeled to see what beautiful animals we can find out here on the savannah.
Some giraffes already.
And just a few moments, you'll see my favorite here as well. Some Ankoli cattle. Close to them. Take a look at their horns. They have very large horns. They'll grow to around 3 to 5 feet long and span about 6 feet from tip to tip. Now, the inside of their horns are hollow. It's actually a honeycomb structure. which does allow blood to flow to the top, releasing any extra heat. Over here on the left, one of my favorite animals, the African wild dog. Sometimes called the painted dog because of their very colorful backs. Very social animals, they live with about 15 or so others in their pack. Both the males and the females are the alpha of that pack. Now they each have their own unique pattern. They use that pattern to identify each other. That's how they know if they live together or not. Also very good hunters with very good hunting abilities. They really don't make great pets, so please don't own one as a pet.
Yeah.
That's some sable antelope back there. Yeah, way up in the corner there. Sable antelope are the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They have horns that grow to around 3 feet long. Oh, hello, Mr. Giraffe. I can't come to a full and complete stop because he's a little too close, but we're just going to kind of drive on by and let him walk along with us. They are very beautiful animals. One of my favorite animals out here, besides the African wild dog. It's our lucky day because I see one over here on the right. That's an African elephant. That is an African elephant. Now we do know they're an African elephant because of the shape of their ears, which resemble the shape of Africa. And you'll see him fanning his ears back and forth. They actually do that to regulate their body temperatures because they can't sweat. By fanning their ears back and forth, they can actually lower their body temperatures by about 15 degrees or so.
Jumbo.
So the wardens were really not supposed to go this way ever since the incident. We have to go over this very old bridge. It's never been the same ever since some elephants decided to walk over it, but no worries, the wardens were working on this bridge. So as long as we take it nice and slow, we should be able to make it across just fine. Now the reason why I like to come this way is because of the view. If you look over to the right-hand side, sometimes you see some more beautiful elephants. Does anyone hear that? Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Lean over to the right, lean over to the right, lean over to the right. Save your driver, save your driver, save your driver. Is it over? Did we make it? Oh, looks like we made it. Sorry about that, folks. Is everyone okay? Did anyone fall off? No? Okay, good. Well, as long as everyone's okay, we're just going to keep moving forward here. And haha, here are those red clay bits. I knew that truck and road would work. Now look really... Ooh, some greater flamingo up ahead on the left here. Now these greater flamingo are the largest and lightest shade of pink. They do get that color from their diet, which does consist mostly of brine and shrimp. That's the beta-carotene found in that diet that will make them turn that color. Oftentimes you'll see them in large groups like this. They're called flamboyants. Flamboyants of flamingos, not a flock of flamingos, but a flamboyants. Now sometimes you'll see them standing on one leg. They'll actually do that to regulate their body temperatures, and that'll keep them from getting too hot or too cold. Ooh, I see a cheetah up ahead. It's going to be way up on that left-hand side there in the far corner. Actually use their tails to help them steer and change direction while they're running quickly. They also have very good eyesight. Their eyesight, their speed does give them the accuracy to be excellent hunters. Cheetahs very good at hunting. Group of cheetahs is called a coalition of cheetahs. Fun fact about them, they're actually one of the only big cats that have the ability. Ooh, I see a lion up ahead on the left here. Now, this large collection of rocks is called a kopie. These kopie rocks are home to the lions. It looks like I see the female lioness over there on the left. She's on that second rock. Now the females actually do the majority of the hunting.
Top, you see it?
They'll do about 90 to 95% of the hunting. They do their hunting at night. That's because they're a nocturnal animal. Lions are very active at night. And they sleep for about 20 hours a day. They do sleep a lot. Now while the females do the hunting, the males will stay home to protect the pride from any invaders. And they do have very specially padded paws, which do give them the traction and the ability to be very silent and very sneaky when they're sneaking up behind their prey. Very silent hunters. Looks like I see another female over here. We'll get a closer look at her in just a moment. Now they have excellent night vision. Their night vision is about 6 times our daytime vision, so they can see very well at night.
You see them?
They're very vocal as well. Their roars can be heard from about 5 miles away. Oh, looks like we caught up to those rhinos, some Grand Zebra over there as well. We'll get a better look at them as soon as we turn the corner here. In the meantime, let's enjoy around on the ground. If there's something they don't like or something that might scare them, it will trigger them to charge. They will charge at speeds of around 35 miles an hour. You also see those Grand Zebra back over there. Now, no two zebras share the same stripes. They each have their own unique stripe pattern. They have very powerful hind legs, which they use to defend themselves. In fact, their hind legs are strong enough to knock out the jaw of a lion. Oh, listen. You hear that? That's a lion. That does look like it's about time to leave the savannah. We're going to be entering the next and final ecosystem, the Magadi Glen. But friends, unfortunately, it does look like we are approaching the end of our safari journey together, and we'll have to take you back up to the Warden's Post. Now, I do hope you enjoyed seeing the beautiful animals out there on the reserve today. No two safaris are ever the same. Those wild animals definitely make sure of it, so I do encourage you all to come back again sometime, whether it's later on today or sometime in the near future. We'd love to see you in the truck. And Asante Sana, on behalf of myself and all the animals out here on the reserve, I do thank you very much for choosing Kilimanjaro Safaris, because when it comes to safaris, we do like to go a little wild. Now, plenty out here in Harambe, we never say goodbye. That's because goodbye is just way too sad and way too final. I never like to say goodbye, so instead I'm going to leave you with an old Swahili phrase. It's kwaherini, and that means to go well. So kwaherini, my friends, I do hope you all go well. Have a wild rest of your time out here in Africa, or wherever your other travels may take you, and remember, it's a jungle out there. Now watch those doors on the right, the Warden's going to be opening them shortly, and watch your step as you exit the vehicle. Jumbo Warden! Oh.
We gotta go toward the tree. Yeah. You got that map down, huh? You got it all figured out. I don't think we go all the way to the tree though.
Go to the side of the tree, and then on the first turn, you turn and go down.
To Pandora.
That way.
Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, because we went in over there. I was lost for a second.
All look the same everywhere. Oh, look, very sweet charm. I gotta get it.
You know, remember, they've shown things like that.
No, we're fine.
This is why I can't sit here, because then I'm going to need to want to keep sitting.
They have something that says Billy on it on the back. What I have?
What I
I think you gotta go past it. Back over the bridge. Oh. What time does this start? Probably get to see the male one up on the way up there on the rock. I was like, how'd you even get up there? I was like, oh wait, you're a cat. You can get up anywhere. Except a tree.
Yeah. Except the ones that Mario can.
Cats can, but lions.
Yeah, cheetahs.
So we're not gonna go down though. No, it's a really long wait. We'll only be able to do this one time. Unless you want to wait 5 hours.
I don't want to do that. That's fast for
That is really cool. Ah. Can you put that in the side thing? On Mom's backpack? This is the fast pass, huh?
A lot of people must like it.
Yeah. Gosh, what a necessity.
Alright guys, welcome.
Hi.
How many do we have?
3?
Alright, we're gonna head to lane 4 and head on down.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, you get 13, Adria.
Please fill the room on both sides of the railing and stand on the number you were given.
Move back, let Eric there.
Okay, sealed genetic matching room.
Hi, and welcome to the Avatar program.
Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, riding on the back of a Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh? I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
What you do now, Clark? We're not saying that, right?
I'm number 10.
Okay, to get you flying on a Banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got it. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
No match.
I'm number 10.
Okay,
Are you 13?
Yep.
You gotta move around more. Oh, you got one.
Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Ooh, looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
Thanks for the news.
Numbers 1 through 8 are on the right hand. Numbers 9 through 16 will be on your left, up against the wall. You're welcome. Please do not put on your flight visors until you are sitting in your link chair in the next room.
What did you say? Wait till you're in there? Take it off.
Nope, don't put them on yet.
In the next room, sitting down.
Great, you've all made it. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an Ikran, or as we call it, a Banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair the same way you might get onto a bike. Put one leg over and straddle the seat. Step all the way forward and then sit down. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown and slide forward against the chest pad. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you will be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikron. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready?
Oops, sorry. That looks fun over there in Dino Land. We'll go over there after.
I want to know when you exit right or you're backwards.
I don't know.
Or do you get on the same way you got off? I mean, get off the same way you got on. Find out.
Travel.
And how the other people don't start backwards. Only one way to find out. And that looks fun.
Where's the...
It's 5 minutes.
No, it's like 55. 55.
Okay. I like it only
5. Alright, get all the way down. Can you reach that? Oh.
Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y por favor cuide a los niños.
We get to be in the very front. How lucky are we? This is gonna have some drops though. This is gonna have some drops, Sarah. We're gonna be in the very front. It's probably more fun in the back. Yeah, because in the back. It's probably faster in the back. Are we about to go down this other side? up high. Gosh, I can see the Epcot ball. Oh, thank goodness. It's not straight now. I was not going to be able to deal with that. All right, here we go. Look at the Epcot ball. Here we go again. Oh my God! 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 Oh my goodness! Here we go again! I got to take a deep breath. Ah! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh man. Man, that one drop. Oh my gosh, was that fun?
Yes.
That was fun, huh? Did your stomach drop on that one part? We went straight down? Ugh. Oh. And Sarah, that was a deep drop. All right, post-ride report. How was that, Andrea?
Very fun.
And scary, huh?
Yeah. Hit the stuff handle that's hanging, and you can't slide down, you know, it's hard because you tripped when I slid.
What is that on?
That's on a really slow one.
Oh.
In there are where the badges are, and they're marked with an M for the maintenance badge.